Hello, 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 hello. Welcome in once again to anybody coming in, lurking, watching in the future, etc., etc., etc. Yeah. You know the drill at this point. It's early. It's time to get a short stream in before I go to work and do other things with my life. But we're here. We're on. We're live. The bot's still waking up, but it'll get here eventually, I think. Maybe it'll move faster if I open the thing. Hold on. Hold on. Will it open faster if I do the thing? The thing is done. Is it opening? Well, we'll find out. Who knows? I don't know. This will probably be a short... Well, morning streams are usually short streams. This might be even shorter. I don't know. There's stuff I gotta do before I gotta go. So... For some reason, I've been busier before I go to work than I have been actually at work. So, time to stream is like nil. And then I sit at work, I'm just like, I'm waiting for something to do. Although that's also been busier for the past couple of days because the semester is almost over. It ends next week, which means I won't be doing what I'm doing after next week. And then I'm helping out with the exams, though, so I'll be doing something different for the next 2 weeks after that. And then once that's done, then normal stream times can commence. Although I think during exam stuff, I might be more regular working hours, so maybe more afternoon, evening streams? I don't know. We'll figure that out as the time comes. There's the bot. Hi, bot. Finally. Took you long enough. All right. Today... more Aviary Attorney. More bird law. For as long as I can. Anyway. Let's do this. Yes. Alright. When last we left off, we learned that our boy might not be our boy. Huh? Is this that same event? I think it is. What a view. You can see the July column so clearly from up here. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is what we saw. JJ Falcone changed his name. Why would he do that? Why? So we might be a revolutionary. And Cocorico has a gun now. We learned this last time. That was where we ended last time. Okay, so. There's so many things. What do we need to do? What happens if we go to the office? Stop dilly-dallying, Falcon. We have a rebel group to find. Well, fine. What do you have to say here? I know you don't have anything new, but trying to, like, remember what I'm doing. Falcon and Sparrowson enter the R&M offices, but find it completely empty. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mousey. Renaud said he would have finished his investigation in 3 days, didn't he? Yeah, I guess I did. We're too early, aren't we? Yeah, I suppose we are. Come on, Falcon, get it together. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I wrote down... It's under the camera. The 29th. Although the game should notify us. So, I don't know. Let's see. Where would we learn more? Oh no. Where was I supposed to go with the book? I was supposed to go somewhere with the book. Oh no. Oh no. I don't remember. Notre Dame? I think it was Notre Dame. Let's go to Notre Dame. Falcon and Sparrowson step into the grand atrium of the Notre Dame Cathedral. Scaffolding lines much of the crumbling outer wall. Unperturbed, a handful of devotees are silently kneeled in thought. Here for a little prayer, are we, Falcon? I had no idea you were the religious type. Don't be silly. I'm following up on Fontaine's lead. We must find our mystery friar. Ah, that's right. There's a friar that we show the book to. He gives us codes. That's right.
Do you think it's that hunched over fellow over there? I bet it's him. He looks super suspicious.
It could be. Let's show some tact.
Excuse me, Monsieur Friar.
Do you know what tact is, Marison? Welcome, my brothers, welcome. All are welcome under the roof of the house of God. Are you here to confess your sins, or perhaps you wish to join in our services? Actually, Friar, we're here because...
Falcon! That friar. He looks eerily familiar.
Now that you mention it, he does look a little like the guy who delivers our post, doesn't he?
What? No, that's not who I meant. And how does he look anything like our postman? Am I going mad?
Your friend appears to be upset. Don't mind him. He's just in a huff because he thinks you look like this judge we once met. Judge Romulus, I get that all the time. I'm his twin brother, you see.
Oh, good. I'm not going mad.
Friar, would you say that you had a good relationship with Romulus? We were close, but as you may have heard, he got in trouble with the law recently. I haven't seen him in weeks. I see. I didn't mean to pry. It's no trouble. Now tell me, why are you here, my brothers? Oh, right. Well, we have a couple of questions. Friar, we have something we would like to show you. Book. Could you take a look at this? We heard you could give special passage readings. Ah, I see. You have your own copy of the Book of Judges. I think you'll find chapter 15, verse 2 to be particularly enlightening.
Let's see. Chapter 15, verse 2.
This chapter follows the journey of Samson, the heroic judge with divine strength. In this part of the scripture, Samson is confronted by the men who are angered by Samson's notion of justice. Please, could you read the passage?
Okay. 3,000 men of Judah went to the top of Rock Etam. They said to Samson, Knowest thou not that the Philistines are rulers over us? What is this that thou hast done to us? And Samson said unto them, As they did unto me, so have I done unto them.
As they did unto me, so have I done unto them. A beautiful sentence, wouldn't you agree?
This is getting creepy.
It's poetic, a beautiful summation of justice. You understand the passage. That's delightful to hear. Yes, Samson was a great judge. Not a judge of today who sits on a high chair and files endless paperwork, but an old judge, a holy judge, a shofet. Shofets were to be admired and feared. They made their own judgments and dispensed their own punishments. I'm starting to ramble, aren't I? Okay, let's get back to the point. The key word of the day is Etam. That's the name of the cave where Samson hid, the rock of Etam. Etam, got it. I'll make a note.
It's like a backwards mate. But I'm confused. What do we do with this key word?
That is for you to learn on your own, my brothers. You appear to be intelligent. I'm sure that if you put your faith in the right people, you can uncover the truth. Well, we'll see what we can do. Is there anything else I can help you with today? Perhaps you wish to make a confession? What's with all this scaffolding? Is some sort of construction work going on? That's right, a little repair, a little renovation. It's no secret that the cathedral has seen better days. The cult of reason did a lot of damage back in the days of the revolution. But now we're well on our way to restoring this holy place to its former glory.
The cult of reason? The religion of Christianity? Hey, Falcon, what's the difference between a religion and a cult?
Don't be rude, Sparrowson. Don't worry, my brother. I understand how it is. To a young person, all ideologies look like gobbledygook in different packaging, don't they?
Pretty much.
Then maybe you'll come to learn the differences as you grow up. I promise some ideologies are worth following to the very end. But let's not talk anymore about cults and ideologies. Did you want anything else?
I think we're done here. Thank you for your time, Friar.
Go in peace, my brothers.
Okay. So we have a code word. Where do we take this code word? Oh, wait! This is 29th. The day has come.
Monsieur Volpez, you've managed to dig up some good information, I trust.
There is good news and there is bad news.
Bad news first, then the good news will help make it feel better?
Give me with the bad news first. The croque Monsieur refuses to speak with anyone who does not know a secret password. And I am afraid I was unable to procure that particular password. I see, that is a problem. So what's the good news? If you want to meet the croque Monsieur anyway, I have learned that he lurks around the Rue de Marmoset on Friday evenings.
Ooh, write that down, write that down, write that down. Write that down. Rue de Marmosets. Friday evening. Because we have the code word. We have the code word. So if we go there on a Friday evening, we should be able to meet.
I apologize that I could not be of more help.
No problem at all, Monsieur. You've given us a fantastic lead. Rue de Marmoset on Friday. I'll be there.
And I think we know what the password is.
We do? Where? What? Eh?
Well, come on, Falcon. Don't be a bird brain.
I shan't delay you any too longer. I said that sentence a little bit backwards. I'm sure you have a lot of investigative work to do. That we do. Thanks for all the help, Monsieur Robez. Ugh! It's gonna be days. It's gonna be days before we can do anything there. Okay. So where do we go? In between. Library. House of Justice. Chocolate. Baron Roger. Concierge. Pont d'Art. Salpeter Hospital. The Louvre. I think we're just wasting time going to any of these places, really. Maybe they can tell us something about the book at the library? Give it time.
Time to hit the books, am I right? If you're looking for croque monsieur recipes, I guess that would be in the cooking session.
We aren't here for recipes, Sparrowson. This librarian fellow seems pretty intelligent. If there's something we've overlooked, he should know. Would you mind lowering your voice since you're disturbing me during my daily crossword? Oh, I should have known. It's the two harlequins. It's good to see you too, monsieur. We have some questions. As once again, I'm pretty sure I've changed everyone's voice. Of course you do. Fine, let's get this over with so I can get back to my puzzle. Have you ever heard of the croque monsieur? Sandwich? Of course I've heard of it. No, I mean a person with that name. No, it doesn't ring any bells. I'm familiar with the Earl of Sandwich, if that's any help.
Wait, you can become an Earl of Food now? I'm in the wrong profession.
Never mind, we'll try something else. And what can you tell us about an uprising? An uprising? Would you care to be more specific?
A Paris uprising.
You two cannot be serious. You me to talk about every rebellion, revolution, revolt that Paris has ever been through? We'd be here all night.
What about an uprising that hasn't happened yet?
A future uprising? I read the newspapers, monsieur, as the government tries to strangle the media, but the truth shines through the gaps of censorship. Citizens' contempt for our current leaders is blatant. A future revolt is a very real possibility. That's all I know. I see. Let's try asking about something else. Let's ask about... That's all. Clearly we're barking up the wrong tree. Thank you for your time anyway, monsieur. I bid you good day. Yep, these are all just going to be wastes of time. Until Friday. How much time do we have? Probably not enough. I haven't been to the chateau in a long while. Let's see what's going on here.
Ah, there you are. I remember you. You guys can help me out with this little dilemma.
What is it, mademoiselle?
Which country is better? Great Britain or the United States of America?
I'm torn. You know what? I grew up on British comedy. Putting aside all prejudices, the British Empire is magnificent. I suspect that it will continue to prosper for years to come. The USA is still a young nation. Anything could happen to it.
You think Britain is the safer option, huh? I suppose it would make for a shorter trip.
Oh, she's escaping somewhere. Yeah, Britain's probably the better place to escape to, considering the time frame. I don't know exactly what year it is, but I feel like there's a lot of conflict in the US happening around this time. This is what, 18 something? Yeah.
What's this about, mademoiselle? Well, I'm thinking of taking a trip. A long trip. Everywhere I go in Paris, people are angry and depressed. It's like violence is about to break out at any moment. I've saved up enough, so I'm going to get out of here. Follow my dream of starting a new life overseas. Who's going to look after Chateau Crinière? Well, with the Baron's passing, they've decided to auction off his estate. I think the Demel were showing me some interest in the household, so I guess they can handle the household duties themselves.
The Demels, you say? Interesting.
Anyways, this might be the last time we'll see each other, so I'll just say au revoir, Lieutenant Robinson. Au revoir, Inspector Vivi Kestrel.
I forgot our fake names. Farewell, mademoiselle. I wish you a pleasant voyage.
So long, mademoiselle. Don't let those limeys push you around. Hey, Falcon. I think we forgot something. I have a British accent. The rebels. The croque monsieur. All that juicy investigation stuff. We're supposed to be asking questions.
Alright. That completely slipped my mind. It's no matter. Pauline didn't seem like the type to get involved with rebels and arms dealers. She probably knew nothing.
I suppose. In any case, she seems to be the only one with enough sense to escape before the violence starts.
Yeah. Tuesday. How much time do I have? Let's see. Where could I learn more? We already got stuff from Canard, so probably the only way to blow time is just playing cards for money, which I don't really think I need a whole lot of. Let's see, the prison Or House of Justice. Prison might help. Maybe there's somebody there who can help us.
Why did we come here, Falcon? We don't have a client to defend.
I had a thought. If we want to find criminals, then we should probably talk to the person who deals with them every day.
Ah, I get it. You're looking for Quark, the pesky jailer. Where is he?
Could be his day off. Maybe we should come back another time. Cool! That wasted a day. He might not be coming back. Oh, no, I have to find the day that he's there. Oh, God. Let's go here. I don't know what day he works. It's Judge Maxime.
Hello, Monsieur Falcon and Blueberton.
Sparrison.
Right, Sparrison.
Your Honor, we heard that you had an accident with a flight of stairs. It's good to see you're back on your feet.
Flight of stairs? No, I was actually assaulted, if you can believe that.
I can believe that.
I was just standing by the Seine, minding my own business, and the next thing I know, it's on a riverbank 100 kilometers downstream.
That sounds a little familiar.
When I awoke, I had a mild case of amnesia. I thought I was an axolotl accountant. It took me 2 weeks for me to return to full mental health.
In any case, Your Honor, it's good to see you back and healthy.
Would you mind if we ran
it's not him. Would you mind if we ran a couple of questions by you as part of an investigation we're undertaking?
By all means, ask away, monsieur.
Any rumors? Judge Maxime, have you heard any rumors about an uprising?
Of course, Tons. You have no idea how many criminals rant about bringing down the government. You know, I was in the charge of prosecuting the ones behind the June Days uprising of 32. That was some messy legal work.
What about recently? Have you heard anyone talk of anything specific?
Well, I'm not attached to the case, but I hear that imposter Judge Romulus had some very strange things to say. Cults, anarchy, fire, gunpowder. The man is not mentally stable.
And we knew that much already.
Judge Maxime, have you heard of a person called the Croque-Monsieur?
You're referring to the arms dealer, aren't you?
Yes. Have you ever convicted him?
No, the man was notoriously unfindable and uncatchable. I don't think anyone working in law enforcement has even so much as seen his face.
That's crazy.
Well, there's no reason why we can't be the first to stop him, right, Falcon?
That is all. Thank you for your time, Your Honor.
Anytime, monsieur. I'm going to go deflate now.
Like a balloon with a beak. Thursday. How can we waste today? Chocolate? Chocolate.
Welcome. I see you two again.
You remember us? I guess that's no surprise.
Of course I remember you are the messieurs who ask many questions and buy little chocolate.
I'm afraid we have more questions today, Monsieur Hagelslack. Thanks for being patient with us. Have you heard any rumors of a rebellion in Paris recently?
Monsieur, there are always rumors of rebellion in Paris. The citizens whisper in the shadows, the bourgeoisie cower in fear.
Yes, but have you personally heard of anything specific?
No, monsieur.
Well, it seems we have wasted our time. You sell chocolate to a lot of people. Have you come across any unsavory characters in your occupation?
Of course, one time I was hiking through the mountains of the Netherlands, and I was accosted by an overzealous tulip salesman.
the NFTs of early days.
I threw a fistful of Dutch rubles at him, and he made a hasty retreat.
I can't help but wonder about the legitimacy of Landa's stories. But for some reason, his tangential rants don't bother me.
And let me be more specific. We're looking for a person called the Croque-Monsieur. Does that name sound familiar?
No, monsieur.
wasted our time. I suppose we're done here. I guess it was a little silly of me to look for intel about the rebellion in the chocolate shop.
Perhaps I could help you with something else, monsieur.
Like what?
Well, you may have noticed that this is, in fact, a chocolate shop. I have a much better service as a chocolate salesman than a rumomonger.
Ah, of course. Oh. I'm looking to buy a box of chocolates for a friend. May I have a recommendation? Could it be? Am I the friend, Falcon? Is this a gift from me?
Certainly, monsieur, if you are looking for something romantic, then perhaps an elegant heart-shaped section from Tuscany would suit you.
Romantic, you say? I don't feel that way about you, Falcon, but how could I decline such a scrumptious gift? No, that wouldn't work. Do you have anything that would be suitable for any occasion?
Then perhaps you want this box of 20 creamy chocolate swirls from London. They are very sweet. Nobody can resist.
Yes, those are perfect. Take them, Falcon. Take them, take them, take them. What did this speak, Cyrus, and why are you being so fidgety? No reason. Cut it out. It's weird. You're giving me the jeebies. I feel that tingle down my spine of like somebody's acting all weird behind me. Knock it off. I think those would work nicely, Monsieur Hagglesack. How much are they?
5 francs. Perhaps a little steep for some, but I assure you their quality more than justifies the price tag.
I'm pretty sure we can... Yeah, we can afford that. I'll take some. May I have some wrap?
Certainly, monsieur. One moment, if you please. S'il vous plaît.
Falcon. What is it? I just want to say, you've been a great friend and an inspirational mentor. I have ample amounts of respect for you as a person. And...
You do know that these chocolates aren't for you, right?
Oh. Shit. Yeah. I knew that.
Good, just making sure.
You're breaking my heart, Falcon.
There you are, monsieur. I'm sure the receipt will enjoy it.
Box of chocolates has been added to your evidence folder. Thank you very much, monsieur, and thank you for putting up with our endless questions.
It has been my pleasure, monsieur.
Huh. What am I going to do with these chocolates? They might be important. But it's Friday. It's time to meet with the man, the myth, the legend, the croque monsieur.
Is that him?
It must be. Excuse me, monsieur.
I don't recognize yous, fellas. What's the password?
The password, Etam.
I took you fellas for bird-brained cops, but you actually know the secret password. So, what do you want?
Well, let's start with introductions. You are the croque monsieur, are you not?
That's the croque monsieur to you. Mon Dieu, people always get the pronunciation wrong. Not really hearing the difference.
In any case, monsieur, croque monsieur, my name is...
Don't tell me, you idiot. Bringing up names can mess up an entire meeting. Why do you think I use an alias? Just tell me what you want. Drugs, guns, explosives, slaves? Come on, I don't have all day.
Well, to be honest, what I really want is... I mean, if I just flat out ask for information, he might bolt. I know you've been supplying weapons to a rebel group. I want to know everything. Who they are, where's their meeting, what they bought from you.
If I sold out my customers, it wouldn't be good for my reputation, now would it?
I suppose that's true. Just kidding. Money beats integrity any day. Pay me 500 francs and I'll give you the dirt. You've gotta be kidding me. 500 francs for information, that seems a little steep.
Steep, this intel is probably worth 50,000 francs to the Parisian police.
I'm giving you a bargain. Listen, you pay me the full 500 right now, and I'll tell you exactly when and where you can find the rebels. This isn't happening. Do you take checks? Oh my god. Do you take checks? Very funny. And no, I don't take pocket lint either. It's cold, hard Napoleons only. Well, well, well.
Saint Mary's, the floods, Jesus.
Wait, Monsieur Croque, Monsieur, come back! Never fear, Falcon. I'll tail the dastardly fellow.
Don't get too close, Sparrowson. That crocodile's got a gun.
That's all this ruckus. Cops and robbers are we, JJ?
Are you blind, Severine? That was the Croque, Monsieur. We're on the crux of extracting some vital information about the rebels, but your smug entrance just ruined everything. Okay, so this might happen regardless, even if we had the money.
That was the Croque, Monsieur.
I never would have guessed. You don't sound very concerned.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm quite impressed that you managed to track down such an elusive criminal.
But I have something much more pressing that I need to discuss with you. More pressing than finding the rebels. Perhaps. JJ, I want you to answer this question sincerely and honestly. Did you go by a different name prior to enrolling at Paris Law School? What does that have to do with the rebel investigation, or to do with anything for that matter? I would appreciate it if you just answered the question, JJ. I need to hear it from your own beak. Have you ever gone by a different name? I mean, if we tell the truth, then it's not gonna... Well, it might butt us in the butt, but if we say that we went by a different name and we're honest about it, then that can eliminate us as a suspect. I don't deny it. A man has a right to change his name. Indeed, a man does have that right, but why would a man do such a thing? I don't appreciate your accusatory tone. You sound just like Inspector Valerti. Wait, that's it, isn't it? The inspector ordered you to dig up some dirt on me, didn't he? Answer me, Severin. What is going on? What did Inspector Valerti say?
Man, that Croque can run.
Appears that you two are making solid progress with your investigation into the rebel group. I'll be sure to let the inspector know. Where are you going? We haven't finished our discussing the Severin. We have. I've learned what I came here to find out. Good day, JJ. Good day, Sparrowson. Okay, so bite us in the butt it shall.
What? What was that about?
Doesn't matter. Severin's just poking his beak where it doesn't belong.
Nosy. Lighter.
So, tell me about your little adventure, Sparrowson. You lost the Croque, Monsieur, I take it?
Yeah. He looks like a stumpy reptile. He ran like a gazelle. I lost him in no time at all.
I see. Well, with the Croque Monsieur's lead gone, our investigation has reached a dead end.
Not entirely. He dropped something during the chase.
He dropped something? What exactly?
I'll show you. Follow me.
I think you need to do some more exercise, Sparrowson.
Don't judge me. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Mon Dieu, what is it now? Muscle cramp?
No, my foot's hurting. I think I got something in my shoe.
Well, grit your beak and bear it. This is around where you saw the crocodile drop something, alright?
Yeah, somewhere around here.
Let's put on our investigation hats and find whatever it is. Select an area to examine. It's probably that. I'm gonna look at everything else, though. The sign is difficult to read. The paint is faded. Turtle fruitier? There's no way it says that. You just made those words up.
All words are made up, Falcon.
You got me there. I see hanging bushels of onions.
Bushels? That can't be right. It's sprigs. Sprigs of onions.
How about bundles of onions? That's pretty neutral.
Confederacies of onions.
Okay, we're done.
Flocks of onions.
We're done.
A gaggle of onions.
Does that street lamp look broken to you?
Yep, I think it's all lamps on the street have been vandalized. The ground is covered in glass from the broken panes. Oh, that explains why my foot is hurting.
It does?
There's glass in the sole of my shoe. I must have trodden up some shards while chasing after the croque monsieur. Oh no, my good shoes are ruined.
Well, I wouldn't say good. You paid 20 cents for them.
File this away in the evidence folder.
You want me to file away the broken glass?
Yep, I'm filing an official formal complaint to the government. Their faulty street lamp has ruined my shoes and I am owed compensation.
I think government officials have better things to do than worry about your 20-cent shoes, Sparrowson.
We'll just see about that.
Glass shards are now in the evidence folder. Are you satisfied? We have real evidence to find. Watch that actually be useful. Watch me need that broken glass. Noah's bar. All animals are welcome. Except mosquitoes. You bloodsuckers can get your fix someplace else.
Noah feels pretty strongly about mosquitoes, huh?
Well, he has a point. Not saying all mosquitoes are bloodsuckers, but...
Whoa, Falcon, keep it classy.
I'm just stating facts. Sure, guy. That's what you want us to think. I understand. Yeah. No, I didn't do anything wrong. I just said something horrible and tired about a group of people. No. This is a world where animals are people and mosquitoes are people too.
Yeah, this is the thing the croque monsieur dropped.
It's a list. 40 muskets, 20 pistols, gunpowder, 3,000 musket balls. To be delivered to the sleeping city. This is an invoice. I don't see any names on here, but given the contents and quantities, the goods are probably intended for the rebels. Excellent find, Sparrowson.
It was nothing.
But the sleeping city, where could that be?
Well, it's a city that sleeps a lot, so somewhere in Spain would be my guess.
I'm pretty sure that the location is not a literal city. For one thing, we already know the city where the rebels are gathering. It's right here in Paris. The sleeping city is a code phrase, like a riddle.
A riddle, huh?
Well, I'm stumped, and is getting nowhere. Must find someone who can solve it. Need a person who is knowledgeable about all manner of riddles and puzzles.
A know-it-all, huh?
Precisely. In the meantime, I'll file this away for safekeeping. Croque Monsieur's invoice has been added to your evidence folder. Do you think the croque dropped anything else? There's a barrel. Did he drop a barrel? An empty cart. Somebody has scrawled the word Descartes on it. The owner's name, perhaps? I would name a cart Descartes.
I don't think so, Falcon. See the graffiti on the wall behind you?
The wall.
Somebody thinks they're funny.
I think that's it. I think that's everything. Yep. I think we're done here.
Okay, I guess we can always come back if we think we've forgotten something.
Saturday the 5th. Who likes puzzles? Something's happening. Oh dear. Is the room to your liking, mademoiselle?
Don't call me that.
My apologies, madame. But what are your thoughts? Is the room suitable?
It's dark, cramped, and more than a little macabre, but it'll do.
Excellent. I have hired private security to guard the entrance 24 hours a day. Rest assured, your weapons are safe.
Tell me, Friar, are we doing the right thing?
Of course we are, madame. There cannot be change without bloodshed. No revolution without revolution. Surely you aren't having second thoughts?
Of course not. I want nothing more than to serve justice to the corrupted rulers of this country. But when the time comes, I'll be the one to pull the trigger.
Oh.
Okay.
Who likes puzzles? Oh, God.
Maybe him?
I think the librarian? If we screw up, we might have to come back. Taking note of Saturday the 5th as the day to come back to if we screw up entirely. I think the librarian might know puzzles.
Do you think Nathan likes riddles?
Of course, all librarians like riddles.
Seems a bit of a stereotype, that's all I'm saying.
Stereotype or not, we have to hope that it's true. That Buffin is our best chance at getting to the bottom of this.
Time to put our polite faces on. He's here now.
Good day, Romeo.
Why, good day, monsieur. It's a pleasure to see you again on this fine day. Tell me, kind monsieur, do you like riddles?
Of course. Here's one for you, monsieur. Is what has 2 mouths and 4 ears, yet talks twice as much as it listens.
Spoilers, it's you.
You, it's you, messieurs. You come in here yammering and yelling, never stopping to close your beaks for 1 minute.
Oh, very good, monsieur. Laugh, Sparrowson. We need to get the desk of books. What was that?
Sorry, I can't fake laugh.
Oh, mon Dieu.
Stop this farce. You messieurs obviously have some inane riddle that you want solving, so let's hear it. Go on, spit it out.
Oh, right. If we were to say that there is a place called the Sleeping City in Paris, where would it be?
That's a new one. Sleeping City.
Thinking.
Got it.
Really?
Of course. Riddle is trivially easy. There are plenty of locations that could be called a sleeping city, but only one place earns that title in Paris.
Oh, and where would that be?
We know the answer, of course. Obviously. We're just fact-checking to make sure that you got it right.
Think it through, messieurs. What kind of city is only inhabited by those who sleep all day and all night? Cemetery. The dead.
I got it! Spain!
Don't be daft, Sparrowson. Spain isn't a city. But perhaps the monsieur is referring to the capital of Spain, Madrid. A nice, sleepy place.
Spain? Madrid? You two are remarkably dense, aren't you? Sleep is a metaphor. Actually, it's one of the oldest, most powerful metaphors in the history of literature. It symbolizes death itself. The sleeping city obviously refers to a city of the dead, an acropolis. Think, messieurs, think. Use your puny avian brains. Do we have any necropolises in Paris?
Of course we do. Of course, the catacombs. The winding tunnels of the dead that lie beneath our very feet.
Very good, monsieur. That's the first semi-intelligent thing you've managed to say all day. You have more questions, don't you?
Oh, yes. Can you give us a brief rundown on the history of the catacombs?
Cemeteries of Paris were overflowing by the end of the last century. It was a mess from what I hear. This great space, King Louis the...
What is that? 16th.
King Louis XVI ordered for old skeletons to be excavated and put into the unused mine tunnels that lie under the city. So, with a little renovation and many years of hard work, the mines were successfully turned into a subterranean mausoleum.
So what, it's basically a grave for a few thousand skeletons?
Millions, more like. Don't underestimate the size of the tunnels, messieurs.
I know that the bourgeoisie like to tour the catacombs, don't they?
Correct. It was quite the bourgeoisie. Bourgeoisie. Tourist hotspot some 20 years ago. But if you were hoping to pay a visit, you're too late. The church had all the entrances sealed shut fairly recently.
Why would the church do that?
Believe it or not, they considered the turning of a mausoleum into a tourist attraction to be in poor taste.
Oh, right.
They shut down all the entrances, really? Surely there must be one or two left untouched.
If there is such an entrance, it's not public knowledge.
I see. That's why the Remus of the priest and all that. That makes sense. I think we're done here for now. Thank you for your time, monsieur.
Good day.
If the sleeping city really is a Paris catacomb, then there must be some way to get in.
An underground tunnel network could probably be connected to the city's sewers, right? So we just need to find the right manhole and boom, we're in spooky, scary Skeleton Town.
That's a good idea, or maybe it connects to the sand. Perhaps some swimming is in order.
You two dunces are going to get yourselves killed. If you really wish to visit the catacombs, you'd best be off asking those responsible for the closures.
The dead people?
The church, monsieur, the church would know if any unsealed entrances still exist.
Oh, right.
To the church. Back to Notre Dame. Did you sneak out to the Louvre again? I keep telling you, my brother, you can't risk being seen. There's too much at stake. But the good word must be spread, my brother. We need as many supporters as possible. No more skulking in the shadows, no more cowering in the dark. We must rise up against our oppressors. Oh, but before I forget, here's your pen back. I borrowed it. Again? What happened to yours? I lost it. So careless. Don't sweat the petty things, brother. Let's focus on removing the obstacles that stand in the way of our father's dream. Right, like the annoying little bird who's been poking his beak into our business. He's dangerously close to uncovering our secret. You want me to take care of him? It would be in our interests. I have a trap in mind, but... Someone's coming. Go hide! Ah, my brothers have returned. What can I do for you today? A confession, perhaps? Actually, Frau, we're here for information. We want to learn about the catacombs that lie under Paris. The catacombs? You don't want to go there, my brother. It's a wretched and haunted place. I'm sure it is, but we know that the church was responsible for having the entrances sealed shut.
So we figured that maybe there's a super secret friar on the entrance that only you know about.
A Secret entrance. That's an interesting idea. You know, you are not the first birds to have asked about that.
We aren't.
Yes, a cockerel paid a visit yesterday.
Perfect posture and snooty or one-eyed and scowling.
The first. A prosecutor, I think he said he was. Anyway, I'll tell you the same thing I told him. If you venture into the catacombs, you will not return. Understood?
Not really. You didn't tell us how to get into the catacombs at all.
Nor will I tell you, my brother. Take the hint. You have no business there. Now, if you two will excuse me, I have a sermon to prepare. Be on your way.
Damn, another dead end. Maybe it's time to wrap this up. We can go tell the inspector what we found and call it the day. Don't quit just yet. I managed to take something from the friar's pocket when he gave his little warning.
My God, Sparrowson.
Seriously, again, this is becoming something of a bad habit for you. Well, go on, Zin. Let's see what you pilfered.
This.
You found this pen in the friar's robes.
Yep.
Interesting. Actually, this is more than interesting. This is amazing. Look, it's even got this thing. It sucks up the ink. This is the newest technology in pens. This is fantastic. I want one of these. This could write in space. This is the exact same pens that Jean Romulus uses. It even contains the same green ink.
Huh. Do you think it's exactly the same pen, or do you think Romulus and Remus just have a matching set?
I honestly don't know. But I do know that this may come in handy. I'm going to keep hold of it. A fountain pen. We're still at a dead end, so my gut tells me that the friar is hiding something, but I can't get him to cough up.
It's not like we can beat the information out of him. Let's just go do other stuff, and maybe we'll stumble across some more clues.
Maybe you're right. Well, let's go. Okay, we have pens. The heck do I do now? We absolutely made progress. So I'm going to mark down where I'm at now. Monday the 7th. So if we screw up entirely, we can come back to Monday the 7th and try not to die. However, we might still die. Where would there be something? Anything? The Louvre? Oh, wait! If it's along the Seine... This is right on the river.
Well, if it ain't the rude lawyers. You know, you owe me big, guy.
I owe you?
Yeah, my fishing line snapped when I dragged you out of the water the other day. I had to buy a new reel. So the way I see it, you owe me 2 francs for the fishing line, 1 million francs for saving your life.
I don't have 1,000,002 francs.
Really? But you look so bourgeois. Alright, I'll tell you what. 2 francs for the line, got even.
Alright. Fine, here's 2 francs. Consider it a gift of gratitude for saving my life.
Much thanks, monsieur. Now I hear.
Yeah, 88 francs, I'm fine. Do I have 2 pens now? No. Only 1 pen. Why are we here? Alright, we have some questions. Oh, for God's sake. Have you heard of a man called the Croque Monsieur? Good evening, just fell out of bed. Hi, Clump, welcome in. We're getting close to the end, I think? Mystery is unraveling. A plot in the catacombs under Paris to overthrow the government and have a revolution. We just need to find our way in.
Man called the Croque Monsieur. No, don't ring any bells. That's a strange name, though. Did the man name himself after a sandwich, or was the sandwich named after him?
I have absolutely no idea.
I can only aspire to have a sandwich named after me one day.
Sparrowson, thick slices of white bread, mayonnaise, cheese, chicken, bacon, slices of sausage, honey glazed ham.
Stop, you'll give us all heart attacks. So, caught anything good?
Today, not a kipper. His new fishing line is really good, but I run out of bait, so it's practically useless by itself.
That's quite an issue.
So if we were to offer you some bait, would you be able to lend us some line?
I guess. Sparrowson, why would you even ask that? We don't have any use for a fishing line.
Just checking the possibilities. You never know when we might need fishing line in the future.
Why would we ever need fishing line? Actually, don't answer that. You're ridiculous, Sparrowson.
Maybe I can help you with something else.
I think we're done here. Happy fishing, monsieur.
Bye, monsieur fisherman. Hey, you know I hate being called that. Call me that. Don't do it.
Where the fuck am I going now? I don't know. Okay. So... I don't have bait. If I could get bait for him, then that could be useful. But what the heck would I... What? Where? How? What? The Louvre, the hospital, the prison. Where would I get bait? Would that even be useful? Let's go to the hospital. I don't know where I'm going anymore. Zarius Sparrowson, go ahead, say what you need to say.
Excuse me, Dr. Falray. I just wanted to thank you for, giving me an antidote and make me well and stuff.
It's no trouble at all. Sparrowson, wasn't it? Of course, there is the small matter of the debt.
Right.
Let's see. 1 hospital bed, 1 dose of specialized antidote, expert medical care from the attending physician. Total comes to 500 francs.
Falcon, can I get an advance on this month's pay? And next month's? And maybe the month after's?
Calm down, Sparrowson. I'm sure the doctor's a reasonable man. He will surely allow you to pay in installments.
Of course, of course.
Oh, thank goodness. With my current wages, I should be able to fully pay off the debt by the 20th century.
Hey, your pay isn't that bad.
No, there's no need for quibbling. I have a suggestion. You messieurs are lawyers, yes? If you do some pro bono work for me, I may be able to knock the bill down a little. Maybe to say 100 francs.
Oh, that sounds much more manageable. What kind of legal work do you have in mind?
Debt collection.
Let's bust some kneecaps. That actually sounds quite fun. It'd be a nice change from this croque monsieur nonsense.
Yes, give us the details, Doctor.
Oh god, side quest? What?
There's a man I treated for a small injury a couple of years ago. He's been evading my attempts at collecting on his bill ever since. Wouldn't normally pursue medical bills so aggressively, but I know the man is a successful inventor. You can easily afford to front the bill. Greatly appreciated if you would pay him a visit and strong-arm him into loosening his purse strings.
We actually got a side quest. Well, I'm not making any promises, but maybe we can swing by the inventor's house if we have a free minute.
Thanks, Falcon. And thank you, Doctor. We will dedicate every waking moment to collecting this debt.
Wait, I didn't agree to that.
Every waking moment.
Sparrowson, the hell is wrong with you? Uh-oh. I have concerns. There is only one place to go. Story is happening. Uh-oh. Oh dear.
There it is!
Get him!
That's the rooster who shot the croque monsieur! Oh. Cocorico, what have you done? I think we're getting close to unraveling this whole rebellion nonsense. Let's not dawdle, Sparrowson. We're nearly there.
All right, let me just deal with this letter first.
Spam?
I don't think so. It's from Cocorico.
Severin? Well, go ahead, Sparrowson. Let's read it.
JJ, if this letter reaches you uninterrupted, then it means that I have been captured or killed by the rebels.
What?
Last evening, the inspector gave me a tip-off of a midnight trade between the rebels and the Croque Monsieur on Rue de Marmoset. I intend to watch from the shadows, but I know that such a mission is a dangerous one. Wish me luck. If this is the last correspondence you'll ever hear from me, then I suppose I should end on a positive note. Falcon, you are a good friend and an excellent lawyer. I'm sorry for belittling you all these years. Kind regards, Severin Cocorico.
What the actual fuck?
Is this for real? There's no way. This letter has to be some sort of setup.
It's Severin's handwriting.
Where do you think he is?
I don't know.
Why would he go alone?
I don't know.
We have to go help with him, right? I mean, if that trade was at midnight last night, and it's 10 o'clock now, he might still be okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
Come on, Falcon, pull yourself together. We've got to act fast while there's still time on the clock.
Sparrowson, I have a bad feeling in my gut.
Well, yeah, me too. This letter is terrifying stuff.
No, you don't understand. I know that if Severin isn't already dead now, he will be very soon. And there's nothing we can do about it.
What are you talking about? You don't know that.
I do. I'm certain. We've messed up, we've missed something, we've overlooked something vital, and now Severin's fate is sealed.
You're spouting defeatist nonsense. Come on, Falcon, let's go visit the room at Darmset's. We might find a clue.
Oh God. Is this gonna, does this happen regardless, or have I actually screwed everything up? I don't know. Come on, Sparrowson, keep up.
No.
No time for wheezing. If Cocorico was last seen around here, then there has to be a clue nearby.
Right.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. No loitering. I guess we should move on.
Be serious, Falcon.
Oh. Well, this is clearly what we're supposed to look at. So, what else is there? Just that? Just the other thing? Okay, let's look at the other thing. Besson Stationery. Come along for all your writing needs. Whether you need paper, ink, stamps...
What are you doing? Stop procrastinating, Falcon. Cocorico's life is at stake.
Sparrowson not doing jokes. That's impressive. So there's a pool of blood here. It looks fresh.
Cocorico's?
See direct marks heading towards that tunnel, which leads straight to the sand. If I had to guess, someone was killed here last night, and their body was hastily disposed of in the river. But I see several sets of bloodied footprints, too. Some are faint, but they head that way, towards the main road.
So he could still be alive.
Let's see where the footprints go. Oh. Oh. It's all coming together. I think we're at endgame. I guess we're not going to get to do the side quest. Break somebody's kneecaps.
Here, the footsteps lead right into the Notre Dame.
Seems that way.
Unbelievable. Where's a friar when you need one?
Forget the friar. Let's keep following the blood trail and see where it ends up.
Wait a minute, Falcon. Shouldn't we get the police involved before we go any further?
You remember what Severin wrote in his letter? The inspector was the one who gave him the tip-off.
Huh? What are you saying? Do you think the police are in on this?
At this point, anything's possible. We have to stay focused on the trail. And it's true, the inspector was pretty upset about the king and everything. Although he was trying to stop things, but he said that to us? So it could have been a ploy? But he doesn't like how things are going either? Nobody really likes how things are going. I mean... royalty and bourgeoisie, you know... it's kind of understandable, but I don't know. I don't know who's in on it and who isn't. I don't know who we can trust. I don't even know if we can trust ourselves. Falcon is an adopted name. We don't know who Falcon actually is.
Hey, wait up! That way leads straight down to...
Man, I'm famished. Where's that mouthy parrot gonna relieve me of duty so I can go grab a snack?
The trail keeps going. No wonder he wasn't at the jail, because it wasn't his day off. He's just down here.
Hey, isn't that the concierge jail keeper? Quack?
It's Quark, you dummies.
I had no idea that you were a religious man, monsieur.
I'm not. I had a career change. Private security pays much better than regular old jail keeping, you know?
Monsieur, we don't have much time, so I'll keep it brief. We're following a trail that leads to the door behind you. We need you to let us pass.
Door behind me. Ha! You idiots. That door leads straight down to the catacombs. You don't want to go there.
Catacombs?
Besides, just because I know how to get in doesn't mean I'm just gonna let you pass. Got a job to do. I have integrity. I've promised to act as God, and that's exactly what I'm doing.
You want a bribe, don't you?
Bingo. What you got?
The chocolate! Must be tiring to stand here all day, all night. I bet you would love something to eat.
Now you mention it. What you got?
Gotta be kidding me. Did I just save myself a thing? Here you go, monsieur.
Ah, yeah, that's the jackpot right there. Gimme.
So what do you say, monsieur? Can we go in?
Oh, yeah, no problem. That's the door behind me. I ain't stopping you.
That's the door to the catacombs. Is that simple?
Yeah, it's that simple. Wow, were you expecting a hidden bookcase or something? Go on, go look. Eh, idiots. You're walking straight into a pitch-black maze without even a torch. I wonder, will they get lost and starve, or will they find the crazy lion girl and get shot? Either way, ain't my problem.
Upon entering the doorway, Falcon and Sparrowson find themselves at the top of a stone staircase that spirals into the abyss below.
Here goes nothing?
They begin the descent. We're gonna die.
I knew an underground passage would be dark, but this is ridiculous. I can't even see my hand in front of my face.
Just keep putting one foot in front of the other, Sparrowson. We're gonna die. Ah, I think that was the last step. Now it's just twisted tunnels ahead of us.
I should take up smoking. If I smoked, I would have a match right now, and we would be able to see where we were going. Plus, you know, all the health benefits, and I would probably be calmer.
Sure, Sparrowson, sure. That's how that works. Yeah. Doesn't work that way. Keep it together, Sparrowson. Smoking is bad for you. It will not actually make you calmer. You'll feel calmer because of the drugs. It's the nicotine. But then, you won't have the nicotine. And then you will want more. And then, you won't be so calm anymore. I know.
I know. I'll unravel this loose thread from my jacket. We can just trace the string to find our way back if we reach a dead end.
Ah, good thinking. Just like Theseus and the Minotaur.
Wait, not any minotaurs in there either. Heart of a bull, body of a bull, scary stuff.
God, because it's the world of animals, so the Minotaur is just a bull. That's not... actually... never mind. Feels like there's a gap in the wall here. I guess the path branches. I can feel a slight breeze coming from the passage to the left. The air seems a little more stagnant to the right. To leave is to follow the wind. To go deeper is the stagnant. Well, let's take the breezy path. I feel like that's... There's a chance that the breeze could be caused by an opening. Let's head that way.
Walls feel weird and bumpy. What kind of stone is this?
It's not stone, it's skulls! I hate to break it to you, Sparrowson, but that's not stone.
Wait, so... what is it?
Well, we're in a crypt.
Oh dear. I thought we'd be dealing with one or two coffins, not walls of skeletons.
Keep it together, Sparrowson. Severin's life is on the line.
You're right. I have to stay focused.
It looks like the path branches again.
Are my eyes going funky from the darkness, or is there a glimmer of light coming from the right path?
No, I see it too. There's definitely some light on that side. Follow the light.
It's definitely getting lighter. I can see my hands again. That might just mean we're getting close to an exit, right? Maybe this has all been a wild goose chase.
Hush, listen.
Voices?
Voices. We're getting close.
Wait, Falcon. Aren't you scared?
No, I am incredibly brave. I am made of 100% solid steel. I cannot be shaken by anything in the world. I'm terrified. Nailed it. Terrified. Oh. Also, because World of Animals, all the skulls are different shapes. Oh my god, that's beautiful and awful at the same time. I love it. This is fantastic. Good work. Here, this is as they are. I'll ask one more time. What is your name?
Are you with the police? The Royal Guard? Speak, bird.
I'm Dermot. We've been here all night and he simply ain't talking. You didn't react to coaxing, you didn't react to torture. Maybe it's time to, administer some justice.
Justice. That word.
Ah, Rooster finally crows.
You want to know who I am? Fine. My name is Severin Cocorico. I am a public prosecutor for the Cour d'Assises.
Well, Savvy, it's been a pleasure, but we can't have spies running around our base of operations, now can we? So without further ado, I hereby sentence you to...
Wait a minute, Piero. This is no ordinary spy.
Is he a prosecutor?
No, 'cause he's the bastard who condemned my father 10 years ago.
Oh, you sure? The plot thickens.
I had my suspicions when I saw his smug air of arrogance, his holier-than-thou glare. But now that I know his name and occupation, there is no doubt. Do you remember Bird? Do you remember the trial of a homeless lion in the winter of 1835?
What was your father's name?
Jean Beaumont.
What were his crimes?
His only crime was trying to feed a starving child. He took a handful of vegetables from a grocer's stand, not out of greed, but out of a sheer desire to see me survive. But he was seen by a policeman, another arrogant cockerel like yourself, actually. So my father was thrown in jail. He was dragged to court. I had the privilege of watching the proceedings from the stands. I remember your sharp words. This man is a thief. This man is a scoundrel. He deserves the harshest possible punishment for his crimes. You didn't care about the consequences. You didn't care about why my father did what he did. All you cared about was fulfilling your lust to see a criminal behind bars. My father received a sentence of 5 years. He died on his third. Do you remember him?
Mademoiselle, in all my days as a prosecutor, I have seen over thousands of cases. I'm not going to remember a single bread thief.
You rotten conard. We're all just insects to you, aren't we? Who cares if a child starves on the streets as long as you put enough criminals behind bars to meet your quota, am I right? Your silence speaks volumes of your guilt. Severin Cocorico, you have been tried by the people of the Second Republic. We have found you guilty on the counts of conspiracy, of the murder of the Croque Monsieur, and of the murder of my father, Jean Beaumont.
Oh, I have been found guilty. Mademoiselle, you want to shoot me so you can fulfill your revenge fantasies, then by all means, shoot me. But don't pretend for a moment that this mob resembles a court of justice in any form.
Court of justice? There's a contradiction. Bird, you know nothing of justice. Felerimu, read this man his last rites.
With pleasure, madame.
We have to make a move. Say something.
All right, I'm going in.
I'm coming too.
No, I need you to get out of here. Go find the police, or I'll guard anyone. I'll stall for time.
Falcon. Okay. I'll go get help.
Do you have any last words? Just pull the bloody trigger and be done with it. Wait! Wait. 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 Wait, wait. 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 Hold up. He's right. This is a terrible trial. There's no evidence, no defense, no examination of the facts. You've dragged a man off the streets and decided his fate purely on your own prejudices and whims.
Who the cluck does this bird brain think he is?
I am this man's defense attorney. I am J.J. Falcon.
JJ, what are you doing? Defense attorney, you're a raving loony is what you are.
Or a spy. I've seen this monsieur eavesdropping on our conversations before. He cannot be trusted. Everyone, please, hear me out. Frère Remu, you are a man of God. Surely you don't approve of this sort of mob violence. I see no issue. The good book is full of stories of violence. Joshua ransacked the city of Jericho. Ehud and the judges were ruthless assassins. Samson killed thousands before meeting his fate. Well, sure, but that's the Old Testament. What would Jesus say about this? He would say, I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. Matthew 10:34. Oh, damn.
Do you see, Falcon? This man's death is inevitable. For the good of France and in the name of justice, he must be killed.
Justice. That's that word again. Madame, I won't presume to know who you are or what you stand for, but shooting this man right now would not bring you justice. It would only serve to satisfy your desire for revenge.
Justice, revenge. What's the difference?
Due process? Fairness? Fairness is just going to set her off because what happened to her father was not fair. Rationality? Due process? Due process. Due process, madame. By following an organized chain of events, justice ensures that both sides have a fair and balanced trial. My father did not receive a fair and balanced trial. Okay, all three choices would set this. Then this is your opportunity to show the rooster how it should be done. Ooh. Madame, surely you aren't entertaining the words of this heathen. Fine, Falcon. We'll play this your way. We shall have a formal trial for the murder of the croque monsieur. Excellent. Shall we head back to my office and file the necessary papers? Don't take me for a fool. You walk us right into a trap. We shall have the trial right here and now. Right here, in the catacombs. As good as a place as any. I suppose we'll be needing a judge.
I volunteer.
No thanks, Pierre. We're trying to form a courtroom, not a circus. Ah, just go see how the security is doing, Pierre. We don't want any more spies wandering in.
Radio.
Perhaps I can help, madame. You know that I'm a pious man, after all. Okay, Remus, you can be our judge, and I will lead the prosecution. What about the jury? With due respect, I don't trust your peers to be impartial. Look around you. As we speak, we are being watched and judged by countless dead men and women. They shall be our jury. That may work as a metaphor, but in practical terms... In practical terms, it is me you have to convince, Falcon. Convince me that this bird is not guilty. After all, I am the one who holds the gun. Well, it looks like we are ready to get started. The trial of Severin Cocorico is underway. He stands accused of the murder of the man known as the Croque Monsieur in cold blood. Madame Beaumont, please explain the details of what happened.
Very well. Last night, at the stroke of midnight, 2 gunshots were heard on the Rue de Marmoset. Piero alerted us, and we managed to arrive before the police did. On the scene, I saw the man known as the Croque Monsieur, a good friend of ours, lying in a pool of his own blood. Standing over the body, I saw the murderer, Severin Cocorico, still clutching his murder weapon. Am I to understand that you did not witness the crime firsthand, madame, that you only saw the aftermath? Yes. One of us did happen to see the incident itself.
Madame Beaumont, I found this there pigeon run around our tunnels.
I'm no pigeon, monsieur.
He's a spy in any case. Let's execute him right now.
It's alright, he's with me.
With you?
He's my assistant. He carries my bags and stuff. Falcon, I trust that you do not have any other assistants lurking around the corner? No, madame.
And take your lackey out of my sight. Psst, Falcon!
What is it?
I saw someone lurking in the catacombs. I think he was watching us from the shadows.
Another rebel?
I don't know. But he got spooked when he saw me. He dropped this.
Oh. What's this? A political pamphlet. Cult pamphlet has been added to the evidence folder. Oh boy. Oh boy. Pamphlet on the Cult of Reason found by Sparrowson. Well, that doesn't tell me a whole lot. Okay.
Well, I best be getting back to the patrols then.
Not so fast, Piero. You witnessed the crime firsthand, did you not?
I did, ma'am.
And you can be our first witness. Go stand in the center.
Okie dokie. Do I need to say an oath or something?
That won't be necessary. We trust you.
Just tell us what you saw last night, Piero.
Okie dokie. I saw it as plain as day. The Croque Monsieur was just minding his own business on Rue de Marmoset, when all of a sudden this here brood of a rooster appeared with his gun in hand. Bam! Rooster fired, the Croque slumped to the floor. Using the last of his strength, the Croque Monsieur drew his own gun. Bam! The Croque fired back.
So to clarify, Cocorico shot first.
Yes, ma'am. No question there.
What happened next?
Well, I knew you guys, Fontaine, Remus, and you, ma'am, were only a stone's throw away at the cathedral, so I ran to get your help. We all arrived back on the scene maybe a minute after I'd left it.
And there I saw the dead Croque Monsieur and the murderous Severin Cocorico with my own eyes. Thank you for your report, Piero.
It's nothing, ma'am.
You see, Falcon, Piero is not the sharpest knife in the kitchen.
True that.
But he is honest to a fault. I would trust his word with my own life.
I don't doubt the man's honesty, madame. Nonetheless, I would like to cross-examine the witness.
Cross-examine? What does that mean?
I don't claim to be an expert of the law. That was always my brother's role in the family. But I think a cross-examination means that Falcon would like to waste our time by asking pointless questions. Actually, it means that I would like to make sure that Piero's story holds up under scrutiny. Yes, I will be asking questions, but only questions that directly relate to the case at hand. Clearly a pointless stalling tactic, madame. Shall we put an end to the trial?
No, we will let the bird have his little cross-examination. But I'm warning you, Falcon, don't mess with me.
Don't mess with you.
If I get the slightest inkling that you are rambling to stall for time, I will end this trial on the spot. Do I make myself clear? Start questioning Cocorico's shoe size or the color of the Croque Monsieur's underwear and I'll lose my patience.
Yeah, I get it.
Ooh!
Well, alright, clearly this, plain as day, because... we will need the broken glass. All the torches are out on that street because vandals keep breaking them. You claims that you saw the incident as plain as day.
Yep, plain as day.
Piero, I would like to remind you that this crime occurred around midnight. in February on an overcast, moonless night in an unlit alley.
What's your point?
It would have been dark. So dark that you could not have possibly correctly identified the people involved.
Hey, I swear I saw what I saw.
Hold on, Falcon, you slipped up. You say that the alley was unlit, but I distinctly recall there being lanterns over Rue de Marmoset.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We live in La Ville Lumière. There's a gas lamp on every street.
You're right, Madame Beaumont, there are street lanterns over Rue de Marmoset, but they would not have been any good.
For they are broken.
The street lamps over Rue de Marmoset were broken. They are completely non-functional. As proof, I present the glass shards that line the alleyway. These shards originated from the panes of the broken lamps.
And I've still got the holes in the sole of my shoe, double proof.
Those glass shards could have come from anywhere. You could send one of your underlings to see the broken lamps for themselves if you want.
And waste more time? I think not.
This sounds like a stalling tactic.
Excuse me, Madame Beaumont. I don't remember whether the street lamps were or not broken, but I do remember that we had to use a torch to light up the scene.
Hey, whose side are you on?
I'm just saying, Falcon might be right. It's particularly dark, so it's possible there weren't any lit street lamps.
You saying I'm a liar? I thought we were buddies.
Stop quibbling, both of you. Maybe lamps were broken, maybe they weren't. It doesn't matter. I know that Piero's testimony is accurate because I personally saw the rooster at the crime scene 1 minute after Piero did.
1 minute? That's plenty of time for the real murderer to escape and for a passerby to stumble upon the scene, is it not? You must acknowledge that it is a possibility.
I acknowledge nothing.
There is an inkling of doubt. You know that there is the slight notion that Piero may be... He may have seen things wrong. Don't badger the prosecution, Monsieur Falcon. I wasn't badgering. On to the next witness. Madame Beaumont, do you have anyone in mind?
I do. There's someone among us who is something of a gun connoisseur. A man who knows everything there is to know about the craft of weaponry.
Oh, that's me again.
Shut up, Piero. Get off the stand.
Yes, ma'am.
I call Fontaine forward.
Very well.
Now, Fontaine, is it true that you are a gun specialist?
Well, I hate to brag, but yes, I know about guns, their mechanics, their beauty. Have you heard about the revolver mechanisms America is developing? Wonderful stuff.
Fontaine, let's stick to the guns that were found at the crime scene. Tell us about those.
All right, very well. This is the gun found on Severin Cocorico's person at the time of the arrest. It was a standard issue percussion locked Chatelet Gondomar pistol, 24cm length, 15mm caliber. Lots of police and soldiers carry these dull things, the gun that says, "I am a reliable man of the law."
That sounds like our Cocorico.
Does it? Cocorico's always told me that the riding crop was his self-defense weapon of choice. It's strange that he had a gun in the first place.
And this is the gun found on the croque monsieur's corpse, clutched tightly in his hands. It's a turnover pistol, double-barreled, ivory handle, 20cm length, 13mm caliber. It is an exquisite and highly customized gun. It is one of a kind. Whoever used this weapon knew their stuff.
Croque Monsieur was a legendary arms dealer. It's no surprise that his personal weapon be something so flamboyant.
Well, what's really fascinating about the croque monsieur's gun is the ammunition. See, the bore of the pistol has been fitted with a set of grooves.
Please stop, Fontaine. I didn't call you up to hear you show off your gun knowledge. Tell us what you uncovered when you examined the croque monsieur's bullet wound.
Ah, right. Well, a lead bullet was embedded in the middle of the croque monsieur's sternum and appeared to have a straight angle of entry.
So in other words, the croque monsieur was facing his killer when he was shot.
That's right. Another interesting point was that the croque monsieur's outer clothes were singed. This typically only occurs if a person is close enough to a gunshot to be directly burned by the gun's muzzle flash.
How close does a person have to be burned by a muzzle flash?
Less than 3 meters, I would say, 5 at the very most.
And there's no chance that there was a rogue sniper on the rooftops. Croque Monsieur's killer was standing in Rue de Marmoset themselves. As is plainly evident, only one person was found in Rue de Marmoset at the time of the incident. Prosecutor Cocorico.
Well said, madame. I think you just unequivocally proved this bird's guilt. Not so fast. I would like to cross-examine the witness. I don't think so. You're overstepping your bounds, bird. Let the lawyer try, Remus. When he fails, there will be absolutely no doubt to anyone in the room that Cocorico is nothing but a bloodthirsty murderer. Ooh! What do I have? Highly customized. Shot in his chest. Clothes were singed. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. His clothes were singed. None of this does anything with any of that, I think. So I guess we'll just try things. Tell me about the guns. Fontaine, I have a question regarding Cocorico's gendarme pistol. Ooh! Is there any way to tell whether a gun has been recently fired?
That is an excellent question. Yes, there are a couple of ways. For around a minute after firing, a pistol's barrel is going to be hot to the touch. That's a dead giveaway. But you can also check for gunpowder residue in the barrel and chamber. That would indicate that the gun has been fired since being cleaned.
So by your own analysis, would you say that Cocorico's weapon was fired last night?
It's difficult to say. None of us thought to check the pistol's barrel temperature at the time of the incident, so we can't use that method. If I check for gunpowder residue now, I see a little in the barrel. That could indicate a recently fired weapon, but it could also indicate a lack of proper maintenance.
So basically, you don't know whether this weapon was or wasn't fired last night?
No, monsieur.
If we cannot be certain whether Cocorico even fired his guns, then this whole trial ought to be thrown out. Nice try, Falcon, but Cocorico is still our prime suspect. He was standing over the croque monsieur's body with the weapon in his hands. If that gun is not the murder weapon, then what is?
This isn't working. Try another approach, Falcon.
Oh, God. Pardon my ignorance, but I am not a gun connoisseur like yourself. What do you mean by caliber? Maybe the bullet hole size isn't right?
Gun's caliber is the width of its internal barrel and the width of the bullets it fires.
So you would use 15mm wide bullets for a pistol with a 15mm wide barrel. Does that make sense? Did the bullet embedded in the croque monsieur's chest match the caliber of Cocorico's pistol?
I don't know for sure. I didn't have the time nor the equipment to dig the bullet out of the croque monsieur's chest. Besides, lead bullets fragment. It would be difficult to properly piece together a fired lead bullet to assess its caliber with any accuracy.
Then it's possible that the caliber of the bullet in the croque monsieur's chest doesn't match the caliber of Cocorico's gun. Do you know that for a fact, Falcon, or is this more vapid speculation on your part? I know that the caliber could not possibly match. Interesting. Prove it. I don't have any evidence. My theory hinges on the lack of evidence that the calibers do match. But your tomfoolery, Falcon. If you make a claim, then I expect you to be able to back it up. She scowls. No. Turnover pistol? I don't know. I have no idea. If the clothes were singed? That doesn't... I don't know. Can't really, argue these, I think. But I can't really argue any of them. I don't know. Let's go with singed. Fontaine, you mentioned that the croque monsieur's clothes were singed.
Right, his vest and jacket were slightly burned from the close-range muzzle flash.
Could the burn have been caused by something else?
Like what?
Ash from a cigar, perhaps.
Well, I guess.
Hold on, Fontaine. Falcon, are you saying that you know the burn was caused by something else, or is just black guesswork?
Absolute conviction. Oh boy. No evidence. You have nothing. She scowls.
What do I have? Maybe the invoice. Maybe his gun.
Turnover pistol. Fontaine, about the Croque Monsieur's turnover pistol. Is the gun valuable? Ah, yes, unquestionably. If one were to sell this, it'd be set for a year. Not that I sell beauty such as this.
Get a room.
You were about to say something about the gun's ammunition before Madame Beaumont cut you off. Could you give us the details?
Oh, great. Now he'll never stop talking.
Glad you asked, Falcon. See, as you probably know, most bullets are just small, round lead balls, right? But that's not the case here. This particular weapon uses an advanced iron-tipped aerodynamic, carefully grooved. Actually, it'd be quicker if I just show you. Take a good look. This is an iron-tipped mini-ball. It's very rare, top-of-the-line technology. Before last night, I had never seen one of these in person before.
Like I said before, the Croque Monsieur was a legendary arms dealer. It only makes sense that he would have access to the latest weaponry.
Where did you find this bullet, Fontaine?
In the turnover pistol's chamber.
Oh, hold on. I'm confused. I thought the Croque Monsieur fired his gun, so how is it possible that his gun was still loaded with a bullet?
Turnover pistol is double-barreled. This means that it can hold 2 bullets at once, ready to be fired in quick succession.
Ah, I see. The Croque Monsieur fired 1 bullet, but died before he could fire the second.
I trust that you have no more questions about this matter, Falcon. We've wasted enough time already.
Not yet. Where is the other bullet?
What other bullet?
The fired mini-ball. There were 2 shots that night, remember? One from the assailant and one from the crocodile.
I scoured the scene for a couple of minutes, but I couldn't find it. It's a pity. It would have been great to have 2 of these magnificent bullets.
Madame Beaumont, did anyone find the fired mini-ball in Cocorico's body?
In his body? Are you asking if Cocorico was wounded by the bullet? No, that much is plain to see.
So again, I must ask, where is the fired mini-ball?
I don't have any clue. What are you trying to get at, Falcon?
Isn't it obvious? If the bullet wasn't embedded in the alleyway wall, and it wasn't embedded in Cocorico, then that means the bullet hits the murderer. The real murderer. It must be embedded in whoever attacked the Croque Monsieur.
A ludicrous notion.
It makes perfect sense. The double-barrel turnover gun, the missing bullet.
Fine, I'll humor you. Let's say that a bullet did indeed hit the real perpetrator. What of it?
Well, it's only been a few hours since the shooting. Presumably, the person will still have the bullet lodged in them. Finds the person with the unique iron mini-ball embedded in them, and you will find the real murderer.
It's reasonable. We don't have time nor resources to search every citizen of Paris to uncover an injured gunman.
You don't have to search everywhere in Paris. I believe the murderer had to be someone in this very room.
Oh, you think we have a traitor in our ranks?
I do. This was obviously a planned attack. Someone invited Cocorico and the Croque Monsieur to the same place at the same time in order to create a setup. Only someone with the rebels' connections could engineer such an event. This is ridiculous. Are you really saying that someone in this room was shot last night? That's clearly untrue. A bullet wound can be concealed. Perhaps if you all were to take off your shirts?
No, I'm not having everyone in this room stripped down to their knickers just to cater your outrageous theory. If you can't think of a more reasonable way to prove your stray bullet theory, then we end this damn trial here and now.
A more reasonable way. At that moment, a chill ran down Falcon's spine. He knew that his theory was true. It had to be true. But he also knew that he had no way to prove it. Madame, I assure you, this will only take a moment. If everyone could please just take off their outer garments. Frère Remou, why don't you go first? I'm not saying that you're the murderer, but if you were to have a bullet wound, then... He's floundering, Madame.
Agreed. I've heard enough of these rambling theories. Falcon, your respect for your comrade is admirable, and you displayed great valiance by leaping headfirst into the lion's den. But you have failed to convince me of this bird's innocence. Madame Beaumont, I implore you, not another word. We humored you, we set up a court and went through the motions of a trial, and now the rooster's guilt has been formally proven. Did I screw up, or is this supposed to happen?
We have more evidence.
Enough. The trial is over. Severin Cocorico, you have been formally tried by the people of the Second Republic. We have found you guilty on the counts of conspiracy, of the murder of the croque-monsieur, and of the murder of my father, Jean Beaumont. Madame, please. JJ, it's all right. I've paid my peace. This is far from all right. Dying in the name of a new republic at the hands of rebels. There are worse ways to go. It's good enough for Robespierre, right? Severin. Well. Oops. Tend to the body, Piero.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you plan to kill us too? Why would I do that? You two have done nothing wrong. I see no reason for you to be tried, let alone executed. Your mercy is admirable, madame, but I fear if we let these two go, they will tell the police everything. It would compromise us.
No, we promised to keep our beaks shut. Right, Falcon?
But we cannot trust the word of potential traitors. Madame, for the good of France, we must execute the birds right now. Okay, you're guilty, boom. I mean, they're rebels. They're going to be having a revolution pretty soon, so that's swift, quote-unquote justice.
Some man of God you are.
Hate to admit it, but you have a point, Remus. This is an unpleasant situation. What to do? Okay, I know. I'm going to give you a choice. You have two options. First is that I shoot you right here and now. It's not something either of us particularly want, but if it must be done...
What's option number 2?
You join us. We need lawyers to help bring the new republic into fruition. Your skills would be very much appreciated.
Our skills?
Somebody has to draft new laws. Somebody has to file the paperwork to secure the new republic's internally recognized legal status. Somebody has to prosecute the officials who corrupted this country. Wouldn't that be a glorious job?
You mean, prosecute the Prime Minister? Or the King?
We can discuss the specifics later. For now, I need to hear a decision. What will it be? I mean... die or not die? Fine, we'll work with you. Good, then a verbal contract has been made.
So, what happens now?
Pierre and Fontaine will lead you to the Canard Joyeux. I will finish up here and meet you in 2 hours. Needless to say, they shall be keeping a close watch on you. Don't even think about running. Of course. Then we're done here. Fontaine, lead the way.
Yes, madame. Come along, you two.
Difficult choice, right? I mean, I'm somewhat interested to like go back at some point and see what happens if I say I'd rather die, which probably would just die. Game over. But who knows? Could get saved at the last minute. Sometimes these things happen in this game. I went for the I'm gonna live and possibly betray them later, or possibly not, depending on how bad the corruption is in this country. This is a mess. Things went from like a simple murder mystery to this is insane. You can't seriously be trusting these filthy lawyers, madame. They're probably plotting revenge for their dead friend at this very moment. I am. I do trust them. Throughout that trial, I got the impression that Falcon was trying to de-escalate the situation. Avoid violence. Such a viewpoint is naive, but it is exactly what we need in this revolution. But they will betray you. If they're stupid enough to even raise one feather against me, they will regret it. Your game has been saved. Ah! My God. That was intense. Holy crap. All right. That's a good place to cut it for today. The end of an act. This music does not fit the air of what happened. But c'est la vie. Oh my God. This is also about how long I wanted to stream today, because I do need to get ready for going to work and whatnot and do some other things. Good God. All right, Kokorigo's dead. I don't know if I could have saved him. I probably could have. If I had gotten another piece of evidence somewhere, I might have been able to. I hope this game has branching paths to see different things, because that'd be really cool. Even if not, though, oh my God. He did. He shot right in front of us. There's a revolution that's about to happen. The king is not all there. I mean, he's not crazy, but he is a king who clearly doesn't know what's going on in his own country. And there's a lot of corruption everywhere, and we're trying to do the right thing and stop bloody revolution, and yet we've now joined a bloody revolution. I don't know what's gonna happen. I thought this was just Bird Ace Attorney, and here we are. God, this got so much bigger than I expected. And it's so much longer than I expected, too. This is great. I love this. I love this game. This is fantastic. Damn it. I want to keep going, but I need to go do things. So, she ain't messing about. Yeah, no, not at all. Good God. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to cut it here. If you are new, coming in for the first time, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, there's a subscribe button down below. You should hit that, and then you'll be following me and whatnot. And you can follow me on the Twitter, and you'll know when I'm streaming. Or you can hit the bell and be notified. But I always tweet about things. There's also in the description, there's links. So if you want to get the game for yourself, there should be a link in there to where you can find it. There's also a link, donation link if you want to help support this stream. It does look like a fun game. It is very much fun. Very much fun. I'm enjoying it. If you like Ace Attorney type, legal games, that's the format that it plays in. And then this story is just, my God. I hope there's branching paths so that you can see things that I don't stream. But yeah, this is good. All right. Ending screen to talk about the weekend, because there's nothing tomorrow. But over the weekend, there's streams. Later on Saturday, later than the usual streams, we're going to be over on Liz's channel over on Twitch to continue our open world Sherlock Holmes adventure. And then on Sunday, we'll go back to ESO and we'll finally deal with the kind of almost god Vivek. We'll finally get to deal with Mr. Floaty Man. And I will be absolutely annoyed at him, because I'm always annoyed by the gods in the Elder Scrolls series. It's like, you are just full of yourself. Please. Get off the high horse. I'm still shocked. I'm still shocked that Kokoriko... Could we have saved him? Could we have saved him? I want to save him! I'm definitely going to play this again off stream if there's multiple paths so that I can see everything. Oh, God. All right. I need to stop stalling. I need to do things. I need to go. I have to go to work. All that fun stuff. So again, if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. Hit buttons, all the buttons, like, dislike, I don't care. Hit all of the buttons. Follow me on the Twitter. Come out again for other streams. Hopefully, I'll see you all on Saturday over at Liz's. And if not, I'll see you back here on Sunday for some ESO. I'm going to go now. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye!